Coming to you from the gym here in Valley Christian High School, we are here for the Roseville Press Tribune Roseville video recap. I am Keith Jogananich, your Roseville Press Tribune correspondent. The final score tonight, the Valley Christian Lions 114 over Sacramento Country Day 114 to 73. And I am joined here tonight by the awesome and energetic Coach Brad Gunther Jr. Coach, thank you so much for being on the show with us.
Thanks, but I don't think awesome is the right word.
Well, you got to give yourself some credit. Coach, it's been a great 2-week stretch for you. You know, last week you set the California State high school record for most three-pointers in a single game with 33. Tonight, you tied the national record here for the United States of America with 36. You know, and you've done it with what I have to say is honestly an unorthodox approach to it, but it works. You shoot a lot of threes, you sub every 35 seconds, you play a good pressure defense. Obviously tonight you backed off a little bit just to make it fair. What is the method to the madness in your opinion that makes it work so well?
Well, first of all, it's a system, flat out. There's 5 basic goals. We want to shoot 25 more times than the opponent. We want 25 steals. We want to rebound the ball 33% of our misses. We want the ball back 10 to 12 seconds. And the last one is half of our shots got to be threes. And when we've done that, we've had about a 94% win rate. And that's sort of the mathematic goal behind the system. In order to do that, though, we have to sub every 35, 45 seconds. The reason why is because we're asking for max effort. The good thing for me as a coach, all my guys get a play. Almost all my guys get a shoot. I think tonight, well, I know the other night when we hit the 33, we had 12 out of 14 players scored in that game. And that's even on big games that we're not setting records. Most guys get a shoot, and that's really what it's about.
If everyone gets involved and everyone gets a piece of the pie, you know what, everyone goes home happy. And it's glad that you brought that up and you did, you know, break it down for us. There is a method to the madness. It's not just jacking up shots and it's not just, you know, playing good defense. You have to be involved and everyone has to do their part. You know, the one thing we love coming about here, when we come out here for the Roseville Press Tribune, whether we talk to you or Coach Contreras, is that, you know, you guys have your own set of rules. You know, everyone plays, everyone gets involved, but at the end of the day, everyone has fun. How are you able to keep it so that you guys are able to keep going and putting shots up and staying competitive in the, you know, and what I find is the most unrated league in Sacramento in the SMAL.
Yeah, well, obviously we're not the SFL. We matched up with Roseville this year and we realized we're not Division I. We understand that, but we've done at this level, we've done the state playoffs, we've done the Final Fours in the section for Division V. To be honest with you, I was sick of kids not playing. So when I switched to the system 3 years ago, I found that we could still compete, and if we hit our shots, we had a chance. But the reality is, my guys got to play, and it's no better feeling. We started out at 4-11 this year, and that next day at practice was the best practice we had all season because the guys had bought in. They feel invested in it, and really that's what high school sports is about. Now as the season's going on, though, other teams are starting to get tired. We're starting to pick up some W's and play extremely well.
Starting to pick up some W's, keep the rolling, going along, and having fun doing it, and that's also great. All right, final question. You know, tonight you tie the high school state record. You score over 100 points for, I would believe, it's your 4th time, I think, or close to it. You know, what is the secret to the beard? Does the beard have any secret powers? You told me off camera you haven't shaved it for about 2 years now.
Yeah, April 5th, what, 2012? So it's been 2 years. So whatever the math is there, and it was a baseball. I'm a baseball guy at heart, even though I'm a basketball coach. And baseball guys were very superstitious. Started 19-game winning streak, and I haven't shaved since 2 years ago.
Can you take pride that you tied the record now when it's all said? I know you're not going to admit it on camera here, but can you at least take pride and say, wow, we really accomplished something?
I'm happy for the guys, and it's not just tying the national record, but we also just blew away the attempts national record. So that's another thing. I think the national record for attempts was 100. And tonight I heard somewhere 120, 125, somewhere in there. So we did set a record, but we also tied it, and then we beat our state record that we set last week.
Last week, the California state record, tied the national record today. The records are being broken all over the place here in the Roseville area. Coach Brad Gunther Jr., he ties the state record for most threes in a high school game in the United States of America's great history since 1776. But more importantly, he gets at the end of the day, he gets the W. I think that's what matters to you.
Yeah, and the kids had a great time.
All right. Well, Coach Gunther, we want to thank you and your awesome and swagadocious beard for joining us today.
Thanks for covering us. Appreciate it, guys. Really.
No problem. All right, guys. Now joining us here on the Roseville Video Recap Show for the Valley Christian Lions. 2 of the main reasons why the national record for three-pointers in the game was this close to being broken tonight. Daniel Milligan, Micah Gunther, shooting everywhere. Guys, thank you so much for being on the show and joining us, and congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so I'm sorry, buddy. That awkward moment. You know, so didn't get the record tonight, but you tie it. So it's still a great accomplishment. What was your thought process going on in your head when it was winding down and you were like, wow, we have a shot at this? What was going on in your guys' minds?
Well, I was thinking we need to get as much shots up as possible so we have the highest chance to get it. You know, we weren't able to get it, but we tied it, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, exactly what he said, just jack them up, but can't complain, put 114 on the board.
Yeah, when you score 100, it doesn't matter if you tie any records at all. You still scored 100 points. That's impressive in itself, guys. So in case you missed it, Micah's last name is Gunther, which means your father's the head coach. Obviously, no special, treatment since everyone's playing anyways. How proud are you and your dad are doing this together in your high school days?
I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. He's a great coach. He knows what he's doing, and he really looks out for the best for me.
All right, one final note before we get you guys hit the showers and get out of here and go do some homework, obviously. You don't get the record, but you tie the national record after you break the state record the previous week before. 36 threes in one game. Guys, how does it feel?
Feels pretty good. Just one more. One more.
We'll break it.
Yep.
We will.
All right, well, you hear it here. They'll break it surely but surely. They tied the record tonight, but who knows? Maybe we might be seeing 37 sometime this year. I want to thank Daniel and Micah. Guys, thank you so much for being on the show with us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so that's going to do it here from Valley Christian's gym here in Valley Christian High School as the Valley Christian Lions defeat Sacramento Country Day 114-73, and in the process nail 36 three-pointers. That ties the United States high school record for most three-pointers in the game, and that breaks the record they set for California with 33. They just broke a week ago. So a lot of records being broken and tied here in the last couple of weeks. And for everyone here at the Roseville Press Tribune, we had an awesome time here covering it. Follow me on Twitter at Keith_PT. The PT stands for Press Tribune, so that's Keith_PT. And don't be afraid to tweet me or say hi. I try to get back to everybody, but there's so many people. Gotta thank you guys for the love. For everyone here at the Roseville Press Tribune, I'm Keith Jogananis. Good night.